So, if you ever had a girl disrespect you, say some random shit that makes you feel emotionally hurt and like makes you feel like you are a fucking pussy, or like makes you feel like you are a fucking, I don't know, whatever, like doesn't make you feel good. If a girl has done to you, congratulations, that was a shit test. Now, by the way, if you fail at this shit test and if you get emotionally reacted, girls will lose all the attraction for you. So this is very important for you to understand if you want to get girls, like how the shit test will work. Now this video will be really beneficial for the people who are already making money and going to the gym. So if you are that guy, stick around. So let's start by the definition. What is actually a shit test? So the girls will usually do the shit test to test the capacity of man to see if he is really alpha. Girls want to fuck a man who is alpha. Now what is a alpha? You have heard a lot of this term like alpha in the dating culture, but what does that even mean? So alpha is someone who got really good genetics and who who is not like some complacent male who will stick around and like provide for her, take care of her. Alpha is just a chad who fucks a bunch of girls and he just want to spread his seed actually. So girls want that kind of man and they will test it, and that's the way they test it. So if they do shit test and a beta male, like a normal fucking 9 to 5 job, to see someone like that just like react, they will usually react like, oh, why are you feeling that way, sorry, etc. They'll just get emotionally reactive, and that's the way they fail the shit test, and that's the way they never be able to attract a girl. This is the thing that you need to understand with the girls. Never get emotional with them, like never ever. Like you can't express your emotion with them. You need to be a fucking stoic. No matter what you feel inside your heart, do not express it. Now I know it sounds a little bit cold and rude, but like you can express your emotions later on when you know she's really in love with you. But at the beginning stage where we just want to get girls and we are single and virgin, not a good time to express your emotions. And you should be glad that women actually do the shit test, because imagine a woman who never does the shit test, so she won't be able to identify who is the right man for me and who is the man that I should stick with. This is just a biological thing. Like women are designed that way so they can just find the best man among all the mans. So you should be really glad that they do this, because a lot of man and male actually pretend that yeah, I am alpha, but when the shit test actually hit, girl can really see through it. And another thing is like the more shit test she does, the more high quality woman she is. So really a great thing and really great way to identify. Now it's not always the case, but it is most of the time. Let's see. And if she's actually doing a shit test to you, that means she is attracted to you kind of a little bit, but she just making sure like, yeah, should I really spend my time with this guy, can I trust him, can I not? Now we identify what is a shit test, why they do it. Now there are two ways that I personally use to overcome this shit test. Now if you want like complete help on every part of your dating, like getting a date, like where to have sex, which condoms to use, all those details, you can just like book a call with me. I got awesome community for you where I'll actually give you access to every course that I have created. It's like 45-minute long course and comes with a community and etc. You can just like book a call and we'll see from there. But how do you overcome the shit test? So two ways I do it. The number one thing is like ignore. Yeah, fucking ignore. Like if she says, I'll give you an example. Let's just say I once had a girl do this. I was texting her a little bit, I gave her a compliment, and then I asked her, how old are you? And you know what she says? Are you really a man? Because men don't ask age. So am I talking to a boy? And that was a very disrespectful thing and emotionally hurting thing. Now, usually what the man will do, they'll get emotionally turned up and they'll say, how can you say that? I'm a fucking man. Look at my profile, etc. I didn't do that. I left her on the scene. Yes, I left her on the scene. And this is the thing. Girls do not get ignored. And when they get ignored, it fucks up with their mind. It makes them like, how can he ignore me? It fucks up with their mind. And after 2 minutes, she texted me again. And she didn't texted me in a good way. She again said, now you can see how pretty I am, and a joker face or clown emoji or something like that. So that was also again a shit test. Now what did I did again? I again left her on the scene. And after 5 minutes she comes, oh, you know what, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have said that, I don't know, something is going wrong with me, etc, etc. And after that I said, good, you understand your mistake, be nice then. And I actually dated that girl later on, and she was a really high quality girl, at least like a really awesome girl, really loving, feminine. So I'm glad actually she did those shit tests, so she was able to find a good man. Another way you can deal with the shit test is like directly confront her. Like directly what was that word? Let's see. Yeah, flip back to her. You can just directly flip back to her. So again, I can give the same example, which was like she said, "Are you really man?" etc. and etc. I could have said, "I can see by your manners that you are not a woman and you are just a little girl." And that was like flipping back to her. This actually works, but you have to make sure that you don't do it emotionally and you don't do it to see you are like this beta thing. You just want to play it cool and flip back her things to her. And the great thing is like you can just like put all of this thing in the chat GPT and chat GPT will give you the like the texting has never been easier with the chat GPT. So that's the thing. I want to give you a few bonuses since you stick around the video. I'll tell you one or two more ways you can deal with this shit. The another thing that you can do is like be funny. Like let's just stick with the same example. Let's just say, are you really a man, or like am I talking to a boy? Then you could have said something funnier, which is like, I don't know, when I talk to a little girl, I like to be a no, probably not that. Wait. Yeah, you could have something said. I could have said something like that. That I don't know about that, but you are definitely a little girl, and it will be fun to put ice cream on your face. Like, yeah, you can say shit that doesn't make sense. You can say something like that, or you can say something like, I don't know about that, but like, you are definitely a little girl who should play on my shoulders and get a treat or something like that. Now this is not a funnier way, it is like you are playing it cool or something like that. I'll be honest with you, I don't deal with the funny shit. I'm not really a funny guy. I like to ignore them or confront her. I'm just like telling you what can work. Like if you are a guy who is a little bit on the funnier side, you can figure it out. It's not really my domain. But if you want to ignore her and like flip back to her, that's me. The another thing that you can do is like change the topic. Like changing the topic is also been like a little bit better. Now it also falls in the category of ignoring, but you are like still talking with her. So if she has said something like that, I could have said, what do you study? Two completely irrelevant things, like both are not like together. So you are kind of ignoring in her way, but like you're also like changing the direction. And as a man, you need to take a lead and be always in a control. We are a man, we are supposed to be masculine, and we are supposed to lead. Women like man who lead them and dominate them. So be a fucking dominating man and lead them. So those are the ways you can pass her shit test. And this is the thing, like when you pass her shit test, they will arise more. This is the thing with the girls. The shit test will never stop, like never ever. They don't stop. Like even if you are married to a girl, she will randomly say you something that will makes you feel disrespectful or hurtful. They will do that. like even when I was in relationship, the girls will still used to say that thing, and that's nothing wrong with that, because on a time they will still testing you, like, is he still an alpha, is he like, did I tame him? So they will keep doing that. So that's the thing, like, always keep this in mind. Either ignore her, either flip back to her, or give some funnier response, like you are dealing with a 5-year-old kid, because they are kid, by the way. And another thing is, like, change the topic. Those are the 4 ways I have found best working. The first two are my personal favorite. That's the way I do it. So do that, and once you do that, it's going to be so much easier. Now if you need help with like how to get her number, okay, where to take her on the date, how to schedule a call, all of that thing, you can just like click the link below and book a call with me. I recently have created a lot of good stuff for you guys, and by the way, motherfuckers, like, I'm actually exposing my personal life to you. I recently had a girl texting me, "Oh, I fucking saw your YouTube channel. Why are you doing this?" and etc. I'm fucking losing girls creating this video. So you motherfuckers better use this shit and get more girls, because I'm fucking losing girls for you, bro. So get girls and like finally get in a relationship, lose your virginity, and enjoy.